Oh, thank you for linking that, Nay-chan. Yeah. I have almost up through the end of version 2, which is the first expansion of the game, up on YouTube so far. Language barrier is the biggest problem. Alright. Wait, is the car a 4-person mount? It is! Excellent! Hey Parallax Fallout, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I do have a close friend who plays it on the PS4. We often play together. Trying to set it up and missing a step or two. Are you playing the trial version or the actual game itself? There are some pretty good guides on the Dragon's Den forum website for under the DQ10 header for you know, setting up and things like that. You do need to have a Japanese Square Enix account. Yes. All right. Need to go over here. Mel has a ton of these. So why not? No cars in caves. Aw, that's... That's a bummer. Let's try it on normal. We got him down so far. I feel like maybe one more shot, if I play a little smarter, we can get it. I really miss not having like the warrior stun ability. That's, I think, the hardest part of changing over to Battlemaster, aside from the decreased levels and lack of good armor. Your secret is safe with all of us, Parallax. I would have had the fight if it hadn't summoned the double. I think that's what makes this one difficult. Kindly stay the heck away from Sheeny. I don't care if you cast Diamond Dust on me. Yep. Not surprised. That's gonna be confusion. Yep. Confusion and mirages. Well, even if I try to hit someone on my team, I will probably miss, so that's not bad. He's got some interesting moves. He's the one who causes the ice to freeze it in place, and I think the reason why they didn't give Sheeny some kind of class is because there isn't technically one that fits. It just punched me just right in the face. That big old metal glove. No, okay, now it's time for things to get terrible. Yes, gold rosary. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised it didn't work the second time. I am sorry for missing stuff in chat right now. This is a hectic fight. Oh yes! A is down. B, you're next. Don't duplicate again, please. Oh, Mel even got the final hit. Excellent. The odds of that happening are so small. That was some nice XP. Disco's level 50. Well, the next time I'm near a bar, I will switch out my monster pal. Yay! Oh, Naguas! Naguas, hang in there. He's so weak. This is... There are some remains of a strong curse that has been cast on him. We have to hurry and give him treatment. Have to hurry and treat him. Sheeny performed emergency first aid on Prince Raguas. I'm planning to do the rest of them all right in a row. KRW, you are totally welcome to stick around if you want. But I agree, ice is one of the worst, so hopefully the rest won't be so bad. Okay, we have to carry Raguas back to the town of Must immediately. Alright, and there's the portal. Okay. Thank you for the help. Otsukaresama deshita. Oh, and it auto-warped me back out. Put him down resting in soldiers' quarters. Mel, I was sure, I believed that you would come. It seems like I was like bathed in a evil mist or something like that. Here, let me see if I can get a better reading on that. Every time Google Translate updates, it gets worse. Yeah, it was like bathed in evil. After going through that, I'm lucky to still be okay. It's gotten much better now, but it's all because you braved the dangers to come save me. I owe you a debt that I will spend the rest of my life trying to repay. Aww. You're just gonna say the same. Okay, so we've got the second vessel. They've been severely weakened. It makes my heart hurt to just think of what the evil will has done to them. There's no doubt that the god vessels. Gaming Rhetoric, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thanks for answering that for me, Nei-chan. Seems that they are being used, or without a doubt, they're being used in some kind of evil ceremony. We have to continue with our reconnaissance investigations. Head to the remaining shrines in the other provinces and let's help the god vessels there. Yes, but first an inn. And, let's go ahead and put those skill points into two-handed swords. I've got an increased crit chance. That's always great. Sport. I don't think the bar here has a monster bar. I should just run outside and warp to Maggie's. Yeah, probably not Diego Quest today. If I do have time, I will do it. Someone had a pet kitty. Oh man, I haven't taken a break yet today. We'll do one more and then I'll take a break. Let's reset Disco's level. Resetting companion monster levels will give them an extra 10 skill points to start out with when they go back to level 1, and also select other categories of skill point trees for them to have upon resetting their level. You can reset their level up to 10 times. And then anyone who has helped level up your monster gets a reward in the app. If they use it. While I'm here, I'm just gonna run over to the inn. I know Skill Master's free, but I'm already here. Mel's all out of MP. Sage was half gone. Alright, we're doing Storm next. Do I still have... Oh, I've got one set to the tower. That's pretty near the shrine. No, it's not near the shrine at all. It's on the other side of the province. What was I thinking? The fastest way to get there is actually to go straight to the town and go out the southeast exit, I think. I need to go to the Heavenly Wind Plains. Yep. Ah! Go away. I don't have time to fight you. I've got another boss to go try and win against. This one's probably going to be more difficult than when I fought it in the tower. Simply, oh. It's a good thing I still have one of these mists left. Don't need to take poison damage the whole way there. Yes, we will go fight all those bosses. I mean, it's not their fault. They're just getting controlled the same way my friends were. hope the deer is going to be able to help us across the bridge again. Can't get through. The fierce winds are blowing. Hamakamushka. Yes. So you want to cross the Fierce Wind Cape. In that case, ride on me. Thank you. Now go. May the blessings of the goddess Eldona be with you. That's okay, Cran. I think I would rather take the deer than a tightrope. Because between my not great sense of balance and my fear of heights, that seems the easier route. Hear a voice. Regretfully, Eldona bound the... bound with wind that which flew across heaven and earth. That's the same. I'll get my revenge. I'll fill up this empty vessel. I don't know if that's the Guardian referring to the God vessel, or if that's actually the evil will speaking about the Guardian that they're controlling. It's hard to tell. I'm leaning more towards the Guardian talking, because they're using kind of antiquated words. But, it's not super clear. This is gonna be a harder fight because I don't have a third party in here that, they're fighting against. Alright, thank you for stopping in, Gaming Rhetoric. I hope we'll see you again, and if you want more Dragon Quest X, we're here every Thursday. Have a good night! Sure, Cran. If if you would like to. Nice crits, yes. Up until it used Metal Hurricane on me. That's okay. It's yellow and we've made it this far with just one death. It's all good. Oh no, I'm super tiny! Oh, and I only do half damage. I probably take double damage. Up. The gold rosary saved me. Angry at me. That's okay. Down to orange. Yes, that went pretty well. Alright. Hey, my life in the upside down. Welcome. How's it going? Disco got 23 levels. I'm doing pretty well, thanks. We're fighting a bunch of bosses and rescuing our friends. Fuda's this week, but it looks like the spell controlling her has been broken. We have to hurry and treat her. She performed emergency first aid on Fuda. We have to hurry and carry Fuda back to the town of Misto. Storm Province done. Okay, we've got water and darkness left. I will think about which order I want to do them in while I'm on break. Carried the vessel who had been saved with Shini back to Musto. Put down to rest in the knight's quarters, and the vessel slowly regained consciousness. Where's Fuda? Oh, she's over here. Thank you, Mel. If you hadn't come, I'm sure I would have died. Those people, they took me to the shrine. They forced me to call the goddess Eldona. And then this purple fog surrounded me. It hurt. I was so scared. Mel, you're a lifesaver. You've saved the third vessel. As childhood friends, we actually work rather well in battle together. But to think that the Guardians, who the gods of the various races created, could be controlled like this. The evil will is a truly fearsome opponent. Let's see. Tried to investigate the fallen guardian, but it seems like that one. It seems that it was attacked or harmed with an evil fog. This is the first time that I've seen that evil fog since coming to Nadraga. What kind of meaning could it have that the evil will and that evil fog are connected? I think that might be the same kind of evil fog that was plaguing Megistoris in the main story. Let's continue on going to the remaining shrines in the provinces and rescuing the god vessels there. Hey, Exploded, how's it going? I'm not sure the kind of like purple haze that you see when monsters die is the same fog. I think this is something stronger than that. How are we doing? Could use some heals. It's like in the case of Megistoris, there was this particular evil fog that was going to cause like a plague that would destroy the continent, and that's what the story there was for, stopping that from happening. It does have a similar visual. You are right. Alright, heals. Alright, and then I'm going to take a quick break before we do the final two. Hey, Christy! Welcome, how's it going? Alright, you were just in time for break. I will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you all so much for joining me. We will continue visiting the other two shrines when we get back. Alright, I'm back. let's get going. Uh, let's do darkness next. Oh, thank you, Nei-chan. Yeah, I would be happy to help with that after stream. Darkness Province. We want to go to Karamora. I wish we could go see Sage. Okay. Into town. We need to actually go below town to the Valley of Shadows to get to the shrine. We've been there once before. That's where we found the key to paradise. Oh, there's side quests. Sometime we'll have to come back through all of these towns and do the side quests. They don't actually open up usually until you finish with the area. Hey, treasure chest. Boss card. Alright. Over here. Valley of Shadows. Okay. We can mount up here, and hopefully all the gates are still open. So we won't have to do all of the, trials again. Whoa. Looks like all the seals are still undone. That's good. Ugh. Dragony dragon. We've got a bigger boss to go for. Just looks like we're heading straight into darkness. Fitting, I suppose, given this province. voice. The bonds of darkness driven in by the rough Wagi stole away the light of the earth, of the land. It is my revenge to fill up this body. I will destroy you. Okay. Well, we'll try a short one and see if I can beat it in time. We've got 10 minutes. Let's fight this boss. I hope you're able to play it on the account that you prefer, Parallax, but knowing kind of how much Japan kind of compartmentalizes their games into being Japan only, I would not be surprised if you were limited to the Japanese PlayStation account. Oh, cool. You know this boss music? Yeah. The music for the different provinces is, it's quite the combination from all the previous games. Yep, we have to fight 5 bosses. Get all our friends back. This one's from 7. 7, the only one that I have not played. But that would be fresh in your mind since you just finished your playthrough of that one, Sasori. For those of you... Neichan, can I get a shout out in chat? For those of you who don't know, Sasori streams DQ10 on Sundays. So if you're interested in seeing more gameplay, be sure to check him out. Just a twist torch. There we go. Back to normal. He's orange and he's angry. I did match Disco. Yes! Beat him. 60,000, that's nice. Alright, Dustin. So this is the vessel of Wagi. Dustin. He seems to be severely weakened. He's got kind of cuts all over his body that I can see. For the time being, I'll do some simple treatment right here. Shini performed some emergency first aid on Dustin. We must get him back to the town of Musto right away. Well, it wasn't my intention to save you for last, but we have Water Province. Mel and Shini carried the saved god vessel to the town of Musto. Put them to rest in the knight's quarters, and they slowly regained consciousness. Hey, what's up? Jeez. Nothing good has happened to me since I came here. That useless priest said it would be a haven of junk, and I went with them, and this is how I ended up. Suspended in midair. Hang on. Is that beaten with whip? Yeah. Struck with whips. It's like I'm being treated like junk. To think that they'd treat my feelings like... Or no, to think that they'd make me feel like junk. I hate what they've done. Underling, or like lackey number 2, you've gotten to be quite useful. Jeez. Thank you. He like kind of said it like he didn't want to say it but had to get it out. Shadow of my shoulder, Draki? Yeah. Cast a pretty good shadow. So we've saved the 4th vessel now. listening to what they've all had to say after they've been rescued. I have an understanding of what happened to them in the shrines. This evil mist. The evil mist had bathed all of the vessels in this evil mist and made them continue to suffer to the point where they couldn't struggle anymore. And once that was done, he tried to draw out the power of the god that was sleeping inside the vessel. Huh. Okay. But this ruthless attempt ended in failure. And so they just left the vessels behind, still invaded by that evil mist. There's just one shrine remaining. Let's hurry and save the vessel. Okay. Gonna need heals. Yeah. And then off to the water province. I think this is probably going to be the one that's going to take us the longest to get there, too. Actually, I don't remember where the shrine in the water province is. If we had unlocked all of the different water gates, this would go faster, but I don't think we've unlocked the one that I need. I'll try it. The quickest way to get there is to zoom to the city and then go by Watergate. Yeah, it makes me feel bad too. Like, oh, I wish I could have gotten to all of them sooner. Alright, water, you're up. To the city. We need to get to Dushuka. We'll try the water gate. response. Darn. Okay. I didn't think we'd activated the word. That one. The word is Ain. It means eternity. We will just have to head over to where that water gate leads to. It's way down at the bottom there. We need to go to the sleeping ocean. What's the best way to get there? Looks like there's a massive wall there that I'm not going to be able to get up over. I'll have to look and see if there's some way up. No, it looks like there's a little way up. Welcome back, Cran. Oh, that's too bad, Drastic. I'm sorry. Which game is it? Okay. Along the way, and I hate to do this, but along the way, if I do see the shrine thing, I probably will stop and activate it. It's not going to be quite in this part yet. Sure. What class are you, Cran? If you could do something that has both attack and some healing, and kind of be a secondary healer, that would be really helpful. Just fought 2 of them. not sure which way you need to go to get into... Is it from down here? Not you, starfish. It's not that one, it's further down here. There we go. This tunnel. So it's blocking us going that way. We'll have to try the other way. One is a way in, the other's a way out. Pretty sure whatever accommodations this ocean has are all because of Fina. This also looks like it's not gonna let us through, but we'll see. Alright, this one will blow us along. Alright, and now we are in the sleeping ocean. Keeping an eye out for... the little area where we can... That looks like it might be some ruins up there, where we can unlock the ability to come here. Yes. I think... Is this it? Not that, but over here. Here we go. Crab party! Alright. The protection of Kashar sleeps in this ocean. Or this is the sleeping ocean, which is protected by Kashar. We have to defeat a tentacles to open this water gate. Well, joy. There's one right down there. Let's fight. You're welcome, Grant. It's pretty much always fight whatever monster it tells you to, and then it'll give you the special word. Spin attack! defeated it. Heard a mysterious voice in your head. To unlock the gate. Sharwater Gate to the Sleeping Ocean, you must intone the word Ayin. Okay. Now we gotta get back up there. Usually whichever monster it asks you for is going to be the most difficult one in that particular part of the ocean. Because we can't walk that far above... I don't know. Alright. And it will transport us, but we'll just go right back. Okay. Onward to the shrine. Oh, there's a blue knight out here guarding it. Glad the ones in TQ11 didn't do that. Yeah. I mean, you've got nowhere to run. Oh. Are those the ribs? Heard a voice. The bonds of water that the sorrowful, or the mourning Marinu sunk a city beneath to the ocean's floor. This is my revenge, blah, 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 blah. Same thing. Okay, well, here we are. Oh, I should have put on a Genkidama. Oh well. Alright, time for the water one. Last one. I was gonna say, did that just say something about, like, coral? But yeah, it's a little bit like other underground attacks. It's that coral attack again. Wow. That beam. Yellow. Orange is going after Sheeny. Does not like the buffs that he's been putting on all of us. There we go. The ice one really was the hardest. Disco's 28. Here's oh, good. It looks like the spell that was controlling him has been broken. Thinking about the situation. The vessels were brought to these shrines in order to perform a ceremony that would undo the seal on the body of the dragon god. But the seal isn't down yet, so most likely they weren't able to get the vessels to store the power of their god within them. Or like, they weren't able to get the vessels to like call upon the power of the gods within them, something like that. Which must mean that even for the evil will, it's not possible for him to be able to control the gods descending down to their vessels as he pleases. For the time being, we have to start by helping Hughes. He's very weak. She performed emergency first aid on Hughes. This is all of the shrines now. I'm worried because we haven't found Princess Anlucia, but for the time being, let's return to the town of Musto for now. Okay. Alright. Back to town. I don't think it's going to automatically warp you, Cran. But I have a stone there. Alright. Brought the vessel. Had them rest in the knight's quarters. There are only 5 shrines, but 6 vessels. There are only 5 provinces. Where is the... There he is. Sorry, Mel. Looks like I owe you another one. At that time, that one hit from you, it worked. I can only leave it to you to watch my back. And for that bastard to have controlled me like a doll, I will absolutely never forgive him. And that annoying sound of bells. Thanks to that hit I took from you, I haven't... or I've somehow been able to break free of it ever since. Yeah, ever since that hit I took from you. Assuming he's referring to when we fought him last week. But then, instead, he just used that evil fog. They don't have hearts, those people. Sheenie, what do we do now? We've got everyone except Lucia back. We still don't know where Tessa is. Is the spirit core safe? We've gone around to all 5 of the shrines in the provinces. You've done a good job, Mel. It seems that everyone believed, all of the vessels believed that you would save them. And I understand well now just how deep your bonds with all of them go. Listening to what they all had to say, we've also learned about what the evil will was aiming for. Seems they used the Guardians of the Towers as experiments to... or they did an experiment using the evil fog on the Tower Guardians, and it was successful. And next, they bathed the god vessels in that evil fog. And drove them to a point between life and death in an effort to get the 6 gods of the other races to descend in order to revive the god Nadraga. But the ceremonies failed. and the vessels were left with the evil fog still invading them. It was a cruel and unforgivable action. If we hadn't intervened and undone the effects of the evil fog, their lives would have been lost. But the bright side is that the vessels, even though they were unaware of it, or while they were unconscious, they brought out each of their gods' powers in order to fight against the evil fog and to recover. We've rescued 5 of the god vessels thus far. We've only been unable to find Princess Anlucia, and she may be in danger. Now let's form a plan in the meeting room about what we're going to do from this point on. Okay. Into the meeting room. To think the day would come when we would fight together again. I know well that you've got my back. You've always been dependable since long ago. But I've gotten much stronger than I was back then. The god vessels were able to draw out the power of their gods in order to fight against the evil fog, but the evil fog is a type of fog that eats away at life until it dies. As long as they have the favor of being the vessel, then they won't be able to. They can't be made to disappear so easily. front of them, they're putting on a brave front, but they will need to rest for a while. Or they must rest for a while. What worries me is where Princess Anne Lucia has gone. It might be that we are able to rescue Anne Lucia as well. Stella, I've been waiting for you. Heard from Brege that you have saved all of the god vessels, or you saved everyone. Yeah, who's a god vessel? Well, except for that one. I'm really very glad that everyone's safe. That is all thanks to Mel's actions. And what was this about rescuing Princess Anne Lucia? Yes. After I parted ways with you two, I returned to Ajarna and searched for a way to enter into the Great Temple. And while being in contact with the priests, or other priests and citizens who have been outside the temple, I have heard that Lucia was carried into the temple. But just as I was going to return to tell you both that, suddenly the barrier surrounding the Great Temple disappeared. This is some pretty bad music. I mean, sounds like the situation's bad. So you, instead of rushing forward into the situation, you returned back here to report in. That was a very calm decision on your part. Now, what is the meaning of this? Has the evil will left the temple? Or might there have been some unexpected trouble that happened? Oh, it's probably a trap. Waiting for a horde of monsters to attack? I mean, usually. It seems to be that now is our one and only chance to rescue both Mel's sibling and Anlucia. But we could also think that this is a trap that's been set by the evil will. Even so, I want to save Master Olstoff and everyone in the temple. I'm going to Ajarna. I understand your feelings, Estella, but we mustn't rush right now. The vessels are still frightfully weak because of the evil fog that the church bathed them in. I cannot leave this place until they have fully recovered. Don't you think the time for everyone to take action is when they're back at full strength? No. The people of the church did something so terrible to Mel's friends? You all from Estaltia have put forth great effort for the sake of Nadragand. It's already been more than enough. From this point onward, the citizens of Nadragand have to stand up. I will head into the Great Temple in Ajarna on my own. And I'm sure I will be able to save Master Olstoff and everyone's friends. That is far too dangerous. At this rate, the citizens of Nadragand will fall down an evil path where they sacrifice many in order to save themselves. I have to stop them before it's too late. But I don't intend to waste this life which Mel has saved. I'm grateful for the both of yours kindness. Thank you for everything up until now. that way of single-mindedly following her thoughts is quite similar to you, Mel. Mel, given the current situation, I can't agree with invading the Great Temple at this time. It's reckless to jump right into the pocket of the evil will without any support. I'm fully aware that to you Estella is also a very important friend. Please don't try for the impossible by going after her into the Great Temple. What am I supposed to say to that? Okay. Well, now what? Brege, tell me what I'm supposed to do next. What, the barrier around the Great Temple of Nadraga, Great Temple of Nadraga has disappeared? I don't know what the Nadraga Church is thinking, but it's really creepy. It seems that Estella is headed to Ajarna on her own. I'm worried about her safety. We're gonna have to go, aren't we? Just double checking. But I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do. Yep. Oh, you don't need to waste your magic water, Cran. I'm going to head to the inn. Okay then, to Ajarna then. is reaching out your hand to others like that. Thank you very much. I wonder what's waiting for us inside. It's a place I lived for so long, but now it's as if I don't know the place at all. Even so... I've made up my mind. I'm going to accept everything and move forward. If you're there, Mel, then it'll be reassuring. Let's go. Let's go to Master Olstoff.